So now let's understand how to use enhanced for loop for two-dimensional array. Now, now you're clear with one-dimensional array, right? So in the last video we have done that. In this we'll discuss with two-dimensional arrays. So this is the two-dimensional array we have. So we have a P, which is two-dimensional array in which you have 3 rows and 4 columns. So this is the normal for loop we have used to print all the elements. What I will do this time is I will just comment this part so that you can refer it later. And let me give some space. Okay. So now to use enhanced for loop, let's say I want to print the values of x again. So let's say if I use enhanced for loop here, so we have to say int I in x. That's how we work with enhanced for loop. And we'll print out tab and we'll print the value of I. That's how we print, right? Now what this loop will do is this I will go into x, it will fetch the first value, which is 5. Again, it will go to the next element, which is 6, and then 7, and then 8. So that's how it works. But if I say this is P, let's say this is not x now, this is P. So when you work with x, it will return an element of that array, which is 5. But now when I say P, it will return the whole array. So this I cannot be an element, it should be an array. So when I say my I is going to P, so it cannot fetch first a normal element, it has to fetch the whole array because array is an element for the P. Now can I print I here? Of course not, because when I try to print I, it will print array address or the hash value. I don't want that. What I want is I want to print the values of this array. Now again the same problem. If you imagine your I is same as x, what you will do? You will use one more for loop, which will be j, and j will fetch its value from I. And then instead of printing I, we have to print j. As simple as that. Again, we can use curly brackets here. So if you compare this, let's make a quick revision. So we have P here. In P we have 3 arrays, which is a two-dimensional array which has multiple arrays, and then we are fetching values. So when I fetch the first value from P, it will not be an element, it will be an array. Second array and the third array. So when I fetch, I'm fetching the array, and every time I fetch this array, I have to again run a loop which will take this value of j from I, and then we are printing j. Again we have to do some formatting. We have to use we'll print the space here just to make it a little better, and then we'll print the extra line. So if you compare these two loops now, this one and this one, they will do the same thing. So if I run, you're getting the same output, but the difference is here we are using enhanced for loop where you don't have to count. Here we are counting the values from start to end. Clear? So that's how you use enhanced for loop for 2D array. So thanks for watching, and do subscribe for further videos.